Hello everybody and welcome back to my stream. So today we are back in Minecraft and I have a couple of things planned out for us to do today. Also, I have company today on the server. But I have a couple of things planned out for us to do. So I've been thinking about the llamas and sheep that I have. So I need to build them a little home. So I figured today is a good day to do that. So I don't really have anything that I looked up on the internet to do. I don't have any tutorials that I'm following today, so I'm just going to try to wing it and make a little barn for them. Probably move my cats in there as well. These guys. And this guy too. I don't know why you're over here. That's just like a cat. So contrary. Why ain't you moving? Come on. Come on. Get over there with your friends. Stop being such a loner. There you go. Now you with your friends. Maybe your family, actually. Yeah, I think family. Because 3 of them look the same and one's different. So yeah. Probably family. Anyway. So yesterday... Oh, let me turn my light overlay off. So yesterday, I did a little bit of housekeeping around here. I cleaned out the farms. Except for the black dye farm. I'm just leaving that for now. Because I don't know if there's anybody that needs 2 double chests of black dye. Let me see if you want some. Maybe I can show him around. Well, I don't know. Anyway. So I was thinking I could put the barn, like, right here. Because I think it would fit nicely right here. Because I was planning on putting in a... I was thinking of making a kelp farm, which I would put it right here because it's actually pretty large. I don't think I still have any of the schematics. I do, actually. Okay. Low schematic. Oh, hi. Okay, yeah, as you can see, it's pretty large. Let me configure, mirror. There we go, I think. Yeah, that looks right. Yeah, that looks right. And let's move it back a bit. Configure. Oops, that's the wrong way. Or was that the right way? Okay, well I can still go back a bit more. It could probably move over towards... Probably move towards this wall just a smidge. Okay, let's see. Placements. That's probably perfect. Yep, that's about perfect. Alrighty. So, obviously I'm not going to use the yellow yellow terracotta. But, and obviously I'm not going to use these. Those are not supposed to be there. Let's see. Yeah, there's a lot of stuff up there that shouldn't be there as well. But yeah, this is the kelp farm that I'd like to make. What other schematics do I have? Because if I have that one, maybe I have some other ones that I've been missing. Sugar farm. No, I have sugar farm already. Oak farm. Yes. Okay. Goodness gracious. Um. Good night. I forgot it was that big. Where's the player stand? I think the player stands... Ooh, that's a tough one. I think player stands here? No. Player stands here-ish? Hold on. Now I'm curious where the player stands at. I mean, I've got to stand where I can plant, so I have to stand where I can see that block. Do I stand... Wait. Oh, this is an auto one. This is an auto one. Okay. That makes a lot more sense. Okay, so basically it's on a timer. It auto plants. So I don't have to touch anything. I just flip a switch, and it automatically plants everything. And of course, it automatically turns on the duper over here. So it works with the TNT duper. I mean, who has that much gunpowder? Other than myself, obviously. Because my goodness, my gunpowder farm made way more than I anticipated. Anyway. So this is a good one. I don't want to have the duper too close to my wall. Honestly, I don't trust dupers, okay? I do not trust dupers at all. But the main reason I don't trust dupers actually is because they, for me, is a hit or miss, and it's usually a miss for me. Is that right? No. Come back here. Okay. I need to flip it 2 more times. Configure. Is that it? Yeah. Okay. Because I want the duper pointing this way towards the villagers. It's not going to blow up my villagers. I'm going to make sure it's far back enough it's not going to. But I do want it pointing that way. So we're just going to move it back towards me. Okay, it can come back 2 more. Just a couple more. It can come over and come over this way just a smidge. Line it up. There we go. It doesn't need to be halfway, but it can be about halfway. That's fine. Okay. So, let's see. Okay, so the duper right there, and it's made a little bit different than I'm used to making them. But then it funnels everything down. Since this isn't like my last base, when it goes into the hopper over here, I'm not going to have it connected to anything, so it's just going to empty into a chest instead of how I had been having it. Because like okay, so it would come down here, water pushes it here, it would land here and it would get pushed down, and this is where it fell down into my previous sorting system, which oh, hi! Which my previous sorting system was actually underground. So my previous base setup was right here in the middle of the villagers, and a little over that way, there was a way down to my base. So like if you went right here, you would go down, and it was like a little room right here with some barrels, obviously. I had my anvils right here, but then if you went this way, there was a hallway right at the end of it. And if you went this way down the hallway, you would end up in the main part of it where my sorting system was. So my sorting system, I had 2 layers deep, like the one I have now, but it was also much larger than the one I have now. So oh, it's you guys. I thought I heard a wandering trader. But, I had, what you call it? I had, oh, my sorting system. My sorting system, like I was saying, was much larger than the one I have now, like around. Because it was like 25 on each. Okay, well, not 25. It was more like... I'm not sure how big this is. I never took time to count. Okay, so that's 5, 10, 14... 24. So it's 24. My original one that I had was probably 30, 35 on each wall. At least 25. I'm thinking the short side was 25 and the others were 30. I'm thinking that's it, but I don't remember counting exactly. I just know that I had like a 150 item sorter, which is more than I have now, which is why I'm trying to build a 3rd level on here. Speaking of the 3rd level, I actually started putting it in right here. I figure this is a good place to come up, because then I can have enough room over here to make the, sorting system. And if I'm not mistaken, I have to start on this end because this is the end. No, I have to start... Excuse me. I have to start them on this end because this is where the sorting system input is. Okay. So to start here and then go all the way around, come back. So... yeah. Yeah, I'm going to hold off on that for right now. I have a lot of chests still, I believe. But, okay, I'm gonna ask you. Anybody else? This is even, you can answer this even if you're watching this as a re-upload on YouTube. When I'm walking around this base, does it ever look like there's something at the corner of your eye over in this area? Specifically this back portion here? Sometimes right here, but specifically back there in the very far back. When I cut a corner, does it ever look like there's something back there? If yes or no, please let me know, because I'm about to go crazy, because every time I turn that corner, I swear I see something. Oh, we don't need that in there. That goes in there, though. We definitely don't need the flesh. But I'm going to go ahead and put it in there anyway. That just, the wheat seeds just goes in the composter. Okay. But I was going to put these guys in their own little space. So, right here I figure is a good spot for it. Right here. Because there's not a whole lot of them here. And I am going to eventually close this in. This bottom portion here. I just need to break down and make the other half of this farm. Once I make the other half of the farm, I'll close all this bottom in so it'll look nice and finished. You know what? I could probably do that on stream. I could probably do that today. Because goodness knows, I just have a lot of time. Let's see. You know what? To kind of tie it into what's down below, I think I'm going to use some of the bone blocks. And I'm going to use some acacia too, I think. There we go. I'm going to use deep slate for the roof to tie it in. But to tie it to what's down below, I'm going to use some acacia. Plus there's some acacia that I use for this, so you can see that. You see the stair underneath. You know, it would be really good if I just covered this over instead of just leaving bare dirt that looks tacky. Same from over there. Let's see. I don't want it to be too close to the wall. Let's see, that's 2 away, that's 1 away. Let's do 2 away. And from here, let's give it a 2-block allowance. That's good enough. 2 block as well for here. So 1, 2. That's good. Okay, so these are not even. So let's do it kind of even with this. Yeah, let's do it right there. Okay, so we're going to do it here. Yeah. There. That's the 4 corners. Actually, I'm going to replace that. Let's put some logs in the corners. Makes it for more solid looking pillars. Oh, that's why I keep... Okay. I think 6 tall is good. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yeah, that should be good enough for the llamas and everything. 1, 2, 3, 4. Wait. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay, let's grab some more acacia. Probably gonna need some more bone block too, actually, if I'm using it for the walls. Oh, very important. Hold on. Let me make sure this is off 1. 1, 2, not off by 1. An odd number. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17. It is an odd number. Yes. Okay. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Yeah. Okay. Alrighty. I'm not even counting. That's right. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Alright. Nice, nice. Alright, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21. Okay, so the 11th block. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. 11. There we go. I need 3 wide because I'm going to need to fit in the llamas, and if I can ever find Dinnerbone. If I can ever find Dinnerbone, I need to put him in here too. Alright, so I want to, let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, let's do that. And I'm going to put fence on top for a window. One, two, three, four. Let me put the pillar on the back too. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Wait, let me do this. This is easier. Perfect. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Ooh, that's kind of tough. Let's do a 2 wide window. 4. Let's do a 2 wide window. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3, 4. This one. Or these two, I should say. There we go. And same for here. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. Oh, wait. What? I'm off somewhere. Hold on. Let me check math. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. Oh, Lord. 21. So 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. That's 9, 10, 11, 12. That's what that should be. Okay, so this one needs to move over 1 to the left. Two, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay. Okay. 2, 3. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay. 2, 3. Should be 10 on each side, so why isn't it lining up? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. Alright, alright. So that's 11. Let's make the door 4 wide then. Make it 4 wide. Then in that case, let's not do that. Okay, so let's break this down a little bit. So if we're doing 4 wide, 4 is pretty perfect to have the middle of a stall, middle of a barn. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Perfect. We just won't put a window here in the middle. But we will put one here. There we go. Okay. Okay. Looking good, looking good. Okay. So this actually I think the middle part should be acacia wood. And I can use glowstone in the floor. Actually, you know what? Instead of this, I'm going to tell you what. I'm going to use bottom slabs. That way it'll cut down on spawning. Yeah, it'll cut down on spawning that way. I'm gonna use bottom slabs. That's also less resources, so down for that. Alright, so wrong one. Let's go to this one. And let's get the Extra slabs never hurt anybody. I mean, I've heard it said it's all fun and games when somebody loses a knife. I've never heard it say it's all fun and games until you make too many slabs. So I don't think it's possible. Unless you go like really crazy. Alright, so that's the main part done. And we'll do this. This can be the fencing along here. Put a fence. Oops. I forgot that you were very directional. There we go. This is a fence gate. Wait. I should put two together. There we go. And do the same over here. Fence. And then two gates. My goodness. There we go. There we go. Alright. So the floor I'm going to use, since it's for livestock, I think I'm going to use, maybe I can use some grass blocks. Yeah, I think that's what I'm going to do. Use grass blocks. Which I have plenty upstairs. Well, for the sheep, I'm using grass. I think I'm going to use, hay blocks. Hay bales. If I have any. Weird. I don't I don't have any. Hay bales. So I'll put the sheep. They're about the same size. I'll put the sheep over here. Maybe I'll just use the grass for both. I'll just put the hay bales around for decoration. Maybe that's what I'll do. There we go. I know what you're probably thinking. All that spawn proofing that you just did, the pretty floor. Well, you know what? There's one thing I learned from Bob Ross after watching him all these years. It's okay to cover it up because you know it's there. There are no mistakes, there's just happy accidents. And as far as spawn proofing goes, this is surrounded by a fence. So because this is going to be surrounded by a fence, there's nothing that will spawn here that can get out. Well, once I build the wall. Once I build up the wall, that is. In the meantime, there's plenty that can spawn here. Alrighty. So now it's time to build the walls. I'm gonna go grab some more bone blocks. I'm trying to think of what I want to do with the roof, actually, because there's, a lot of different ways I could actually do the roof. And I am so sorry I went silent there. I forgot I was streaming. I was just getting into the building. But there's a lot of things I could possibly do with the roof. Like, I could maybe make it like a vaulted ceiling and just make it vaults over this part and make that part flat. Like the McDonald's logo, you know? I could do that, and then there's also just like making a pitched roof, so it's in the center, the highest points in the center. But I don't know why it would be in the center. It always just kind of drives me crazy when buildings make the center of the building the highest point. Also, in case you're wondering, I'm not making the middle part. The middle part is going to be open. I'm going, let's see. The middle part. What are you doing? Cooperate with me now. Since this goes up to, I think I'm going to go up to. There we go. And I'm just going to do that across. Then do this. See how that looks. Oh, pretty good, actually. But in the middle, I could also do the windows here. In the middle. There we go. Not bad. Not bad. I don't really want these torches here, so let's do this. Let's put a... I'm gonna cheat a bit. There we go. There we go. So now I'm thinking... Maybe not the soul torches that I have, but I'm pretty sure I have some lanterns somewhere. Oh, here are the lanterns. That's where I left them. Thanks for holding them, buddy. Perfect. Perfect. Then it's on this one, and it's on this one. Oops. Well, let's look at one red one here. Let's move them closer, maybe. Yep, that'll do it. All right. So let's go ahead and move these guys into their new home. Well, actually, you don't need one. You'll follow. I think that's so funny that they do that. Alright, I am going to actually get a couple more sheep and bring them in because I do need wool from time to time, and it's nice to just have wool. If I shear Jeb, he should be a white sheep. So white wool I think is best because then you can just dye it. You can just dye the wool. So I'm going to go try to find a couple more white sheep and bring them back. But I want to wait until I can sleep so that it's not nighttime. There we go. Perfect. Because I'm going to have to make a hole in the side of my base here. Let's put the hole right here. Or maybe not right here. Let's put the hole... Oh, where's the flattest part? Is it over here? No. I've still got a ways. Okay. The flattest part should be right over here. Yeah, right here. This is the flattest. So let's put a hole right here. Yeah. Okay, so let's find us a sheep. I can find up to 3 sheeps, and it should be good. Come on, sheepy sheeps. Is that... It is. This one sheepy sheep. What's over here? Oh, that's a second sheepy sheep. Come here, sheepy sheeps. You know, I just thought about it. I can't fit 2 sheepy sheeps through the hole hole that I made. I can only fit one sheepy sheep at a time. Why am I still calling them sheepy sheep? I don't know. Oh, they made it! Yay! There we go. Well, that should be all the sheep that I'll ever need because like I said, I do use wool, but it's very rare that I do. Alright. So, let's figure out how we're going to do the roof. I can do the deep slate brick slab. That actually might be good. Yeah. Okay. Wait, I need scaffolding. Okay. Okay. Let's start right here. Okay. So this is all going to be so this is going to be just like a bottom slab here. Try to prevent things from spawning as much as possible. Okay, I think I put some of my bottom slab somewhere. So I'm missing some. I think I put them in that shulker box, actually. Which, I mean, I could just go and grab it again, but it's kind of annoying that I have to get down and go find it. Yep, that's where I left it. Okay. Well, I'm going to need to make some more anyway, so. Wrong thing. That's what I need. Okay. Alright. Whoops. Okay, so I'm going to do this. So, I remember the last time I streamed Minecraft, we were talking about, or we, or I had mentioned how I was, um, waiting, or not waiting, but I was kind of watching, oh, what was it? My Hero Academia. So, I did watch this week's My Hero, and I have to say, I am so stoked. I am so stoked for where this is going. All the non manga readers, all the non manga readers, I'm just like, man, you don't know what you're missing out on. Because this is seriously just. This season, I think, is the best season ever for this show. So, mm. And it's really shaping up to be absolutely amazing. But on the other hand, okay, so I haven't just been watching My Hero. I actually watched last week's episode of Idolish 7. I knew it was coming back in February for a few episodes, but I didn't remember when it was supposed to be coming back. So I thought to go and look yesterday, and oh man, it did come back last week. I watched that episode. I just about squealed my way through it. I'm not gonna lie. Because that ending, oh man. Okay, so one of the guys in Idolish 7, Riku, he's the center. The brain behind the operation, Iori, he has he's done realized that Riku is getting a lot of following because of certain lore that he has. But it's because he's seen as something to be pitied. So, but now, see, the power of Riku's lore, according to Iori, is something that can move nations if he wanted to do that. So he realizes that he has to get to it before a certain somebody, certain other somebody, gets to Riku. And it's looking, or shaping up like that's going to happen, and it's going to happen really soon. So he gets Riku. So Iori gets Riku to swear to only listen to him and what he tells him to do. So, shoot. So, this this actually is probably a good thing, but if you listen to Kujo, the guy that adopted Riku's twin brother, is probably not for the best. Because if you listen to Kujo, he makes it sound like it's something awful. He makes it sound like Iori is just going to, I wouldn't say get his heart broken. That's not exactly the right way to put that. But it's like he thinks that Iori is going to... Hold on, something doesn't look right here. No, that's right. Anyway. So anyway, the gist of it is that he makes it sound like Iori is making a decision as bad as the one that Kujo made when he decided to help Zero become somebody. Which I don't know if that is the case or not, but it's definitely something that he feels is the case. Obviously. But it needs something on the outside. Maybe that? No. That? No, because that's gonna spawn. How does that look? I don't know. I'm gonna have to think on that one. I'm gonna have to think about that because something's missing. And I don't know what it is. I'm gonna have to think about that. This whole building is just off. But that's okay. I mean, it can be off for now. I'm not gonna fix it right now. But, yeah, so Idler 7 has been a trip. It's, like I keep saying, it's one of the best shows I think that's come out of Japan That thing has come out of Japan in quite some time. It's probably one of the best animes I've ever seen. And goodness knows I've watched a lot of them. I'm not going to say I've watched all of them because there's a lot that I haven't seen that there's a lot of people who will say that they're the GOAT. So. But for me, Idolish 7 is the GOAT. You know, I don't think I've ever walked in that direction. Like, I know that if I go in that direction, there's a village over there. There's another village. If I go in that direction, there's the Badlands. If I go in that direction, there's literally nothing else over there but Savannah. For a very, very long ways. But it's like rolling Savannah mountains type thing, like that. But I don't remember ever walking in that direction. I have rockets to burn. Let's go find out what's over here. If I have walked over in this direction, I definitely don't remember it. Ooh. Some more windswept Savannah. Got the plain, or not plains. A forest. And a dark oak forest too. It looks like, yeah, it looks like some spawners down there. Or not spawners, but place for drowned to spawn. I'd better not. Oh, jungle. Yay, nice. Birch forest, cool, cool, cool. I'd better not find another woodland mansion just flying around. That had better not happen. Okay, there's some things that I had better not find just flying around like this. One of them is a woodland mansion. Oh, some old growth taiga. Nice to know there's a lot of spruce. Plains. What's over? Oh, Lord. Okay, this is just cool looking. It's over here. There's a cave there. But this... No! Okay. Whew. Yeah, it blew up the other one. Okay. Okay. I made a bad decision. But that... I don't even know what to make of that. That is... Wow. Let me just... I'm gonna post that in our Discord later. That's just weird. That just generated... The land there just generated so weird. I did not want to do that. Wait. Okay, that's nothing. Thought I saw something, but I didn't. Okay. So, plains. There's a lot of plains over here. That's like a second one of those I've noticed, or I've seen. So there's spruce. I literally have every single type of wood nearby, so that's really good. I can get rid of a couple of set homes that I have. Is this one I've been to before? Possibly. Okay. So, two things that I really want to do. I just want to kind of look through here and loot this village if it's not already looted. And then I want to go look at the ghost village over there. Or not ghost village, but you know. Oh, that's interesting. It's interesting they spawn that way. As usual, there's nothing in these villages. It's leather workers. Okay, well, that's everything here. Just look over here real quick and then we'll head over there. Oh, that startled me. Okay. I'm gonna offer the TP this person. I forget what it's called. So, I never realized that it was a rare type of village that spawned, or that it was something that only happens some of the time, or rarely. Um, but I had found several of them before when I was playing on another server called Capecraft. I found several of them, and I just thought they were just something common. But then I found out that it's actually something rare that happens. But usually there's like zombie villagers that are in these. So I don't think there's any in this one. Might be because I think I've been here before actually. And I think that's why there's not one here. I thought these were all empty. Apparently not though. It's kind of funny that they got stuck like that. Well, back to exploring. Hmm. But yeah, I kind of figured that they probably hadn't seen one before since it, like I said, it's actually something rare that I found several times, but it's supposed to be rare. Hmm. So, oh, cold ocean. Weird. Turtles! That's okay. I'm gonna have my own turtle farm. Let's see. Is this gonna be meadow? No, this is still plains. I think meadows only happen like on near slopes, snowy slopes, or groves. Don't think they actually generate at the lower. Okay, so I was thinking, it's not the colder climates, it's the altitude, probably. So, not the cold, it's the altitude. Oh, cool, little hut. It's funny how that doesn't melt the snow blocks. Oh, I have to find my way down, huh? I don't want the carpet. You can keep the carpet. Well. That was a lie. The trapdoor was a lie. Alrighty then. Creeper. Okay, so there's snow this way. I could actually get the strays if I wanted to. Like, I could just modify... Like, I could... Like, if I really wanted to, I could modify the spawner that I have at my other base. I can modify the spawner if I really wanted to get the arrow, if I really wanted to get those arrows. Because the drops are exactly the same, just the arrows are different. So, the difference between skellies and strays is that skellies have normal arrows, but the strays have the arrows with the slowness. And the farm that I have for skellies, if I wanted to get strays instead, all I would really need to do is just get some powdered snow and put it where the skelly's head is, and it'll change them over to strays. So if I really wanted to do that, if I really wanted those arrows, is something that's pretty easy to do. Well, there's nothing really over here. Well, that was weird. My screen freaked out for a second. Ship. Wait, that's not a ship. No, I crashed for no reason. Well, maybe not for no reason. There's some tunnels here. Are they good tunnels? No, they're bad tunnels. Good tunnels have diamonds. Really good tunnels sometimes even have redstone. These are just tunnels of lies. Tunnels of shame. Ooh. Still a lie tunnel. Well, I'm out of arrows. I mean, rockets. I guess I have to go home now. Oh, but that reminds me. I was going to make a little turtle habitat. And this is the perfect place too, because this is actually free of mobs that would come find and crush the turtles. So this is pretty perfect. Okay. So I'm thinking here. Like, come up here this way, up to here. Kind of clear this hill off right here a little bit, or at least clear it back to like right here. Like right about, I guess here ought to do it. Right around here somewhere. There we go. Just kind of clear it off, clear that off, and then put the turtles here. That's what I was thinking, because like it gives me it gives me the chance to put it a bit deeper than I normally would otherwise. So I can put in a little pond area for them and then have the beach part for them. So gunpowder. Let's put that in there too. That. Let's put the dirt too. Why not? Alright, that's everything I can put in there. But like, I would put the... Oh, I get to break out my Silk Touch axe, actually, because I want to keep the blocks. Go. I don't want the mushrooms, I just want the blocks. So anyway, like I was saying, if I put it here, I think I could put like the water over here, the entrance right there, but I could also line this with beach. So I think it would really work out well. Oops, let me put that there. Get my food back. Yep. I approve of this plan. I'll clear the area for it. Make it just a little more aesthetically pleasing. And then we will get to building as soon as I mark it off. And I'm just going to use some of the glass that I used in my build here, like the white glass. Or what glass did I use, actually? I don't remember now. Is it stained glass? I mean, I know it's stained glass. Yeah, it's white glass. Because there's black glass up there. And black here. I'm going to use the white. It's a nicer color, I think. It matches the naturalness around here. Like the mushrooms and stuff. It's a nicer color for this spot. Let's do this though. I'm gonna put the stuff I'm using for my other place here. And then put that. There we go. I don't like leaving blocks on the ground because that's just kind of... it causes lag for one thing. But to me it's also just mildly annoying. Like, it's not annoying enough for me to make people pick up their blocks, but it's just annoying enough for me to never want to ever do that. It's just a pleasing sound. If you don't have an efficiency 5 shovel, you're missing out. Like, for real. There we go. Make this just a little more pleasing to look at to the eyes, a little more natural. There we go. We can easily climb that. Alright. I'm going to leave these mushrooms here, actually. And I'm going to put it over here. It's so funny to watch that break. Okay, I'm sorry. Back to what I'm doing. Okay, so I can actually put the water in here. There we go. And I can actually go down a couple blocks, I think. Yeah. I'll go down right here a few blocks. A couple blocks. There we go. And I'm probably going to come back and just not line it with sand, but just change the surface area to sand. Y'all can slow down anytime. Man, they make a lot of eggs. A lot of noise, too. Alright, so a little list of projects for next time. We can make the turtle farm. Let me go put some of this in this up here. There we go. I want to make book and quill. I need a feather though. How do I not have feathers down here? There's feathers. So I need one feather. I need one single ink sac. And I need a book. No, well, you gotta put that. There we go. Alright. So, think about to do on next stream. To build. Okay. So, next stream, I need to make a turtle farm. We can finish the melon farm. Let's see. I need to make a moss farm. So I'm going to need some carpets. I need to make a moss farm. That's an absolute must. So next stream we can make that. The third level of sorting. Let's see. What else? What else? What else? Make the kelp farm. Make the tree farm. I kind of really want to build the tree farm because that would be very helpful when making the third level of this place because I'm going to need a lot of chests. So that would be very, very helpful for me to build that. And this is kind of weird, but I kind of really want to build a mushroom farm simply because I've never built one before. But I don't even know where to start building one. And I don't really want a farm that relies too much on bone meal for that because I'm already making a lot of farms that are bone meal heavy. Like the moss farm requires a lot of bone meal. The orchid farm that I have requires a lot of bone meal. The tree farm would need a lot of bone meal. The kelp farm would need a lot of bone meal to run. I need to make a wither farm too, actually. I need to make a wither farm simply not so much for the coal as for the skulls because I need to start getting some withers or spawning some withers so that I can get beacons. I need beacons. And that's a good place to start with that. And then let's see. I also need to make that ghast farm. I need to make that ghast farm. Simply because that would give me ways to respawn the Ender Dragon. Let's see. I want to make a bartering farm because I'm getting a lot of gold so I can actually get more things. And that would mean I'll be able to get like more blackstone, more bottles for the oh, next section of villager. No. Next trading hall. Is that everything? Is that everything? This is also kind of odd, but I want to make a farm for like crimson. Like I want to grow the crimson trees and the warp trees. I want to grow those on the surface, like in the overworld. Area for warped and crimson. Warped crimson area. Okay. Then let's see. An area for the warped wood, crimson wood. I need to add a bedroom. So I can build the bedroom here at the sorter. I can put that on the top level that I'm about to add on. I can build it on that level. Let's see. I am not good at all with building an end farm, so I'm not even going to worry with that. If anybody wants an end farm, you're welcome to join the server and build it yourself. You're very welcome to do that. Oh, I need to build another stable. For my other animals here. Let's see. I should make a... Now, I love my farms. I do agree it's possible to make too many. I do think it is possible to make too many. But I like my farms. I want one of every single farm. At least one of every single farm. So I need to make a honey farm. I need to make a... Oh, what's it called? Oh yeah, honeycomb farm. I need to find some bees. I need to get busy with some bees. Let's see. That's about all I can think of right now. I think I've covered pretty much everything. Oh, I can make a skulk farm. I need to look and see how to make a skulk farm. That's what I need to do. Trident farm. I forgot about that. But that's another one that I've always wanted to make. Trident farm. Now, the one that I would make for the Trident farm is actually one that's built over the river, not like the one that's in the ocean. I want to build one over a river because then we have higher rates. Now, what I would get out of the Trident farms, I would get coppers, like a copper farm. I would get the Tridents, obviously, but I would also get Nautilus shells. And I could actually end up being able to make a conduit. And so, once I've got the conduit, let me show you. Once I got the conduit, I would actually come down here and I would make this kind of like an area for not kelp. No, not kelp. But I would make it an area for, oh, I know what it's called. Sponges and fans, a reef. I would turn that into a reef. But I would make it kind of like a farm, so that way I would never have to go searching for a reef. I would have to sit home at a reef. I could just bring it back here. So yeah, I would make a conduit, put it down there so I could swim around endlessly, and make that into a farm. Conduit farm. So since there's more players online, I also want to build a second type of guardian farm, an overworld one. So, overworld guardian. No. Guardian. There we go. I'm sure there's more I'm going to add to this later on, but for now, that's all I can think of. Oh yeah. Reef. Farm. Because then I will, like, with a reef farm, not only would I get the sponges, so that's like decorative, but I would also get like the fans, which can be used for TNT duping. But then I would also get the sea pickles. The sea pickles cook down into lime dye. That's really good for a dye shop. So I have all of that covered. Oh, I was also going to make a second flower farm. I already have that spot picked out. Let's see. Let's see. I think that's everything. Maybe like a powdered snow farm, maybe? But I don't think so. Snow farm. Definitely snow farm. You know, the snow farm is the one with the, guardians. Hold on just a second. I need to go do something real quick. Be right. Okay, I'm back. Alright, so for the snow farm, that's like, okay, so like the snow guardians, like when you put the 2 snow blocks and the jack-o'-lantern on top, or the carved pumpkin. Yeah, those things. There's a way that you can make a farm with them. And that's a pretty good snow farm. Then, let's see. I was just thinking about it a minute ago. Hmm. I have my Blaze farm. Hmm. Now the Skulk farm, that'd be pretty. I want a spider farm. For no other reason than I want the string. Though I do know from experience, a spider farm is not something I'm going to use a whole lot of. I could also build like a sheep farm, I guess. I could also make like a cow farm. There's no real reason for me to make a cow farm because I get leather and food from the Hogland farm. Hmm. Hmm. Let's see. I really think that's like all the farms I could possibly make. Maybe a chorus fruit. I don't really use the purple blocks, but I know that some people do. Hmm. I have my raid farm. Oh shoot. Let's see, two farms that I had here before. I don't know why I did that. I hit the escape key instead of the done button. Okay, I know I'm missing two farms, but I don't remember what they were. Oh. I could make up a salt farm. But what I was thinking was, I know that I found a spawner. I remember I found a spawner somewhere. I just don't remember where it was. I want to say it was over in the Badlands area. Like, the spawner I found wasn't... It wasn't a spider spawner. It was a zombie spawner. That I could use for the Skulk farm. But I would need... I have some catalysts. I think we all remember the failure of... I think we all remember the failure that was the Skelly farm. I think we all remember that failure. Oh, shoot. Let me help you guys die a little bit there. But a basalt farm, I didn't know this until somebody had built it for me before. But a basalt farm is just lava and ice that makes basalt. Oh yeah. Second flower farm. Yeah, that was one of them. So I'm missing one more that I had there. This isn't what it was, but I do want to make this. Why can't I remember what the other farm was? Because I know I was missing. I'm missing one that I had before. Let's see, Turtle Farm, second half of the Melon Farm, Moss Farm. Next part of the trading hall, Bartering Farm. The third level of the sorter, a bedroom on the top floor, Warped and Crimson area. Gas Farm, Wither Farm, Tree Farm, Kelp Farm. Make a second stable here. A honey and honeycomb farm. I can make a skulk farm. I can do a trident farm, which would allow me to do the reef farm because I'd have enough things to make the conduit. I can make a snow farm and a chorus fruit farm. A second flower farm. I already have the area picked out for that. I can make a basalt farm. I can also make a sheep and cow farm. I can make a wither rose farm, but there was a farm that I'm missing. Or something that I'm missing. I really don't want to have to rewatch the stream to figure it out. That's just sad. Then I also have my gunpowder farm across the way. I am not making an end farm, though. That much I do know. Overworld Guardian Farm. That's what it was. An Overworld Guardian Farm. I already have some smallish farms. They're not like auto farms or anything. It's just a place where I can replenish ingredients. Like I have my roots here. I need to put the red terracotta there. That's what I need to do. And extend the ceiling. I think it's the brown terracotta? Black terracotta? So, Hall of Armor, that's what I want to put here. I want to extend this and just make this a hall of just like armor, and I'm also going to give them like swords and stuff and tools and just kind of extend it. And I especially want to do that once 1.20 comes out, because I really want to show off all the different types of armor that there is. Like I am going to make my own armor look different whenever I find the patterns. But I really hope to make a way to craft the patterns, or a way to trade, or add them to the villager trading. That would be awesome. Like for the villager trading, like you know that you can get some patterns, like the guy that sells you the map to the Woodland Mansions and monuments and stuff like that. Like that guy. Except the guy that sells the armor to you, the armorer? Or is it the weaponsmith? Nope, it's the armorer. It's in the name. Sorry, my bad. But like he can, like it would be awesome if he could trade you the patterns. Like it's not something that they all trade as a standard. Like just a chance that they can trade it, so that way you can find it. That way, like that would be cool. Or if they traded you that based on what they are. So like the armorer would be able to. So like what I think would be great is if like the armorer would trade you certain ones, but then you would have to get like a weaponsmith to trade you something else. The what is the guy with the map station called? I don't remember. But he like could sell you one, and then the cleric could sell you one, and just like that, the librarian sell you one. Just like break it down like that, you know? That would be pretty cool. Like that would be really cool. But I think I'm going to go ahead and leave stream here, guys. I don't really have it in me right now. I don't know why I feel this tired, but I don't really have it in me right now to build any more farms or to make anything more aesthetically pleasing. We built a stable today, so that was pretty good on our part. We built the stable. We got the beginning of our turtle farm going. All this is just going to be filled with water. I'm going to put in some seagrass. Some kelp. Maybe put like a piece or two of kelp down here. Make them feel right at home. Because that's just driving me crazy. But yeah. So, I think that's going to do it for me for today. I'm going to go ahead and leave it here. Made a lot of progress. A lot of good progress, actually. So, I will have to see you guys next week. Now, as far as my schedule for next week goes, I don't think is too different than what it normally is. There we go. That's nice. That's pretty. I don't think it's too different than what it normally is. So, I found my spot and then I lost it. There we go. So, for next week, 8:30 Eastern Standard Time on Friday. 2:30 3:30 Eastern Standard Time on Saturday. 3 o'clock Eastern Standard Time on Sunday. As far as I know, those are my set times going into next week's streaming. So I'm going to just say that. Oops. There we go. No. That's okay. So I'm just going to say that those are my set times for next week. If anything changes, I will post about it on my Twitter. So if you don't follow me already, I'm SlyMudbug on Twitter. Just come follow me, and so that way you can get the updates on when I'm streaming and if I have any time changes. Otherwise, just go ahead and drop a follow on Twitch and make sure you have the notifications turned on so that way you know next time I go live. Alright, so I will see you guys next week, and I hope you guys have an awesome week ahead of you. Oh my goodness, I just turned my screen black, but that's okay because I'm about to end the stream. So bye guys.